Hello parents, I'm going to give you a little tutorial of my course on Canvas, and hopefully this will help you find some things and simplify it a little bit for you. When you log your child into Canvas, it'll look something like this. They are going to have two courses in their dashboard. This one is for Spanish, this is Senora Castillo's class, and then they're going to have one for English, this is my class. So this is the one that I'm going to walk you through. So when they want to view the course, they're just going to click on it, and you're going to be taken to my home page. Now you can see that there's the navigation bar here. This will take you to a few different places. There's also some buttons in the home page that will take you to them as well. So there's two different places that you can get to them. The announcements tab, I may post the announcements that I post on Blooms in here as well. That way they're in two places, but I don't see myself using that as my prime communication tool, so I wouldn't worry too much about that, but I might repost them there so that way you have them. Modules. This is going to be the button that will take you to everything that I have available for you to view on the Canvas course. There's times where it could be unlocked or it could be locked. You won't be able to go to those because they're not ready for the students yet. Grades has all their assignments and when they're due, and you'll be able to see what score they have. Some assignments we don't have ready yet, but they're going to show up here anyway. These ones were added from the district that we are not doing, so don't worry about those. And you'll see a due date and a score right here if your child needs to do those. But this isn't as big of a deal. This is not the best way to access the assignment, so you don't really need to worry about that, but you can see the score that they get. They have a tab for Pearson Realize, so you can go to Pearson Realize through Canvas, and it'll keep them in this Canvas screen, and then they just log in here, and then they'll be able to be on Pearson while they're also in Canvas. So that's kind of cool. It makes it a little bit easier so they don't have to switch through their tabs. And then same thing with Clever. There's a Clever tab here. You can still access Clever and Pearson in a different tab, not a big deal, but that's here if you want them. So if we go back home, I have my office hours posted here as well as my email. If you need to talk to me, you can always talk to me through Blooms. I respond best to that one just because it goes straight to my phone, and so I'm able to access that quickly. You can still email me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I just might not be as quick on the email. And then office hours, I'm available for students who need help or just want to say hi, or parents. So anybody can come on during these office hours for Google Meet, and I will be around to help you with whatever you need. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm available from 3 to 3:30, and then on Wednesdays I'm going to be available from 10 to 10:30 a.m. If you need a private, if you have a question and you want to have a separate Google Meet slot, you don't want to talk with other people popping in, you can just schedule that with me. The Google Meet tab will always be the same. If you just click this, it'll take you straight to the Google Meet, and then you can either enter your address or your email address to get logged in, or your name here, and then it'll get you all put in for the Google Meet. Then we have our course. So this is where I will post all of the work. These links will take you straight to the day's work. You can also do that here in that Learn tab, and I will show you that a little bit more, as well as the modules. So there's a few different places that you can get to the assignments. Hopefully I didn't make that too confusing by having multiple ways. So I will come back to this Learn tab in just a minute. So this schedule tab right here is just a suggested schedule that I have for you, kind of what it might look like. Another suggestion is that they complete the math assignments in order, and they do it after they've completed it in Spanish. So that is a schedule there for you just to kind of look at. There's the help button. So just again, my office hours are here if you need help. The Blooms website, my email, and then any help with the online course. There's the Canvas pages there. If we go back to home, that was our help tab. If we look at resources, these are all kinds of resources that I will continue to add to as I get them. So we've got the Get Epic, Reflex Math, Prodigy. So those are some resources that the kids are used to and that they can use. There's lots of other helpful resources that I'll post here. How to use Wiser, which is something that we will be using, Flipgrid, Google Meet, extra spelling activities, math activities, reading, social studies, science, and some art activities. And then The engineering teachers have emailed us 2 of these activities that you could work on at home. These are all extras. You do not have to do them. It's only if you want something else to do. And again, I'll continue to add onto this list just as I find things, so that way you have other things that your child can do if you want. You do not have to. This is all optional. The Silver Mesa website's linked here, and then there's even more resources from an outside source here, so you can take a look at those. Again, those are all optional. Then I have a parents tab that has just a note from myself and then more links to help you if you need them. This news button right here, I don't know how to get rid of it, but I will not be posting news there, so don't worry about that. If you click on it, it's not a big deal. It'll just say that there's not a page. Then if we go back, I have a disclosure here. This is what you got at the beginning of the year. The district wanted us to have it on there. It's not super important. This Learn tab is the main thing that you need to focus on. So if you click on this Learn tab, I'm going to have modules here, and this is the week that we are working on. So this will be the work that you start tomorrow. So we have our overview, our schedule, just the math overview that I'll be doing. And then I have it divided into days. You do not need to do it in this order. I will post the whole week all at once. And then if you want to follow the order, great. If you would like to do them all at once, great. Totally up to you. But they do need to be done by the end of the week. So I have them due by Sunday. Ideally, you'd get them done by Friday, so that way you don't have to work over the weekend. And then they will be there for you for another week if your child didn't get to doing them. The main thing is that I want them done and that your child is completing them. It's not a ton of work. I don't think it'll take more than an hour a day. So that's my hope. So again, if we go back home, I have these linked here as well. So if you just go to week 1, it's going to take you to that overview that was in that module. So it's the same spot as this one. So depending on what button you want to press. So this will give you an overview of what we're doing for the week. And then I'm going to make a separate video that tells you how to do everything for each day. So that's where you're going to find all the things. If you have any questions, let me know, but I hope that helps. I did forget to add that when you go in here, you can't see it because my face is here, but there's a next button and you can just be pressing next to get through these pages. I can't press it right now, but you see the previous here, the next here.